From SRS Cinema today, we have Church of the Damned. Now, this is another shot on video film from the Polonia brothers, or the Polonia brothers, I should say. This just so happens to be their very first movie. So this came before, Splatter Farm and all those other ones that you might be more familiar with. And you see the potential in them here, although I will say it's a little incoherent. Basically, the plot is there's a church in town, and there's a bunch of like fiends basically coming out of the church and just wreaking havoc all over town and killing people. So one of the brothers and their friend that's always in all these movies with them plays two detectives, and they're kind of like on the case of trying to figure out what's going on. All the while, we just see random people getting murdered by these ghouls from the church. And like I said, it's a little bit inconsistent, a little incoherent. But I mean, even the intros, they state that this movie was never officially finished, and of course, the one that's still alive now. Not sure. I think John, maybe it's John. The Polonia brothers is still alive now. Went back and edited it and finished it, and of course, here it is from SRS Cinema on DVD. Now, the one thing I will say about it is that while it is a little odd and maybe a little dry and drags in some areas, it does show potential, and it does have some pretty good kills. There's some decent kills in this movie, like for the budget and the age of these people and stuff. There's some pretty good little gruesome moments. I think a lot of people appreciate, especially for like horror movies and that are horror movies that are shot on video, I should say. And you do like gore stuff, because some of the tricks they'd use later on, they used here. And while it definitely won't be considered the best, it is definitely a shot on video movie worth watching, because you can see the potential of some guys that went on to be pretty popular and pretty famous in the super low budget shot on video horror world. You can see on the back of this, in regards to me talking about the gore, there is a pretty little graphic shot there of what you get in it. And that's the type of stuff that the movie is full of, even though it's not that long. I think it's probably barely an hour, or maybe just a hair over an hour. But it features a full-length commentary with Mark Polonia. So Mark's the one that's alive. I apologize for saying John. John's one unfortunately passed away some time ago. But it's worth watching if you're a Polonia Brother fan. It's worth watching if you're a shot on video fan, because the OGs of it pretty much, this is where they came from with Church of the Damned. So while I'm still going to give it just like a 2 out of 5, I will say that it's not a waste of time if you're into this stuff. So don't expect splatter farm. Don't even expect hallucinations. But it's at least a good blueprint for stuff that would come later on. So that's from SRS Cinema. 2 out of 5, Church of the Damned.